The American people are such a good people. Even when we're bombing Hiroshima, even when we're scattering unexploded cluster bombs and depleted uranium all over the Kosovo and Serbia that we bombed into liberation. And Italian fishermen keep dredging this stuff up from the Adriatic where the U.S. Air Force dumped them, even as we killed something like 20 million people around the earth since World War II. Even as we poisoned the jungles, rivers, rice paddies, and mountains of Vietnam and killed 7 million mockingbirds there. The American people are such a good people as they have their morning coffee on their way to stockbrokers' offices, even as they colonize every place, every private, tiny, remote, lovely, pale green place, and paint it with Agent Orange. And even as we are killing 6,000 children a month in sanctions in Iraq, and not a word of it in our press, not a word for months on end, probably without a word ever again about 6,000 children a month killed by sanctions we created. The American people are such a good people as our families gather for holidays, while 200 Iraqi children die each day, while we're eating turkey and dressing and mashed potatoes with gravy and etc. and etc. and etc. on every continent, on each of Indonesia's 12,000 islands. Yes, 12,000. On each of the Philippines' 7,001 islands, where unemployment is 60%, with hundreds of American companies there. We are such a good people. We are such a good people. We are such a, as Yugoslavia is now a vast nationwide cemetery with poison and unexploded bombs in every garden, in every basement, every schoolyard, every church, every empty skeleton hospital, in a country we have torn to pieces over the last 20 years. To begin our conquest of Eastern Europe and our final conquest of Russia and the Ukraine and Siberia and everything else everywhere. We are such a good people. So as we tailgate each other at 80 miles an hour trying to get to our third job on time, August 1999.